Hey, do you see anything down there? Nothing? That sucks. Climb on up here, would you? It's break time. Are you overheating yet? Here, let me feel. No, you seem alright. Seems like the new coolant cells we installed are working. That's good. You know, I don't think the idiots in charge of designing you guys ever really stopped to think about the weather. Then again, they probably didn't think you were going to be rooting through a bunch of industrial waste. Yeah, I know. It's nothing you're not capable of. I'm not doubting you. Trust me, you could probably compress a car into a tin can if you really wanted to. Doesn't mean that 8 hours in the hot sun isn't going to do a number on you, though. At least it's going down now. Huh. Yeah, it is pretty beautiful. That's one thing that's gotten better since everything went to hell. More sunsets like this. Yeah, it's true. Before, there were so many of us polluting the air that all this got subdued. Now that we're basically gone, well, at least the air's cleaner. I don't really understand the specifics. Not exactly my area of expertise, but something about how the wavelengths of light interact with the atmosphere and what colors they make our eyes see. Even though we aren't exactly the same, yours are designed to process color in the same way. So, in theory, we're seeing the same thing. All that pollution in the air would just disrupt the particles and make everything look kinda murky. Not anymore, though. Now we have this. Hell of a trade-off, right? No, I didn't have much luck either. Honestly, there's so few people around, I kinda figured that finding car parts wouldn't be that difficult. But maybe that was wishful thinking. Yeah, I mean, we could head further in. But, I don't want to deal with what would be waiting for us. Don't give me that look. Yeah, I know. It was me that said you would be fine, but, still. Sure, there's like an 87.5% chance that you would be. I mean, those are great odds, really, when you think about it, but I've seen too many things that shouldn't have gone wrong go wrong before. And if those creatures come after you, what are you gonna do? It's not like you've dealt with them before. Hell, neither have I. There's really nothing to do but run and hope they don't catch up. I know. The thing is, even if we find a fully functional vehicle, or one to strip parts from, doing so is going to take time. We'll need to dismantle it, and not damage anything, and then transport the parts back here, at the very least, if not all the way back to the lab. That is a tall order, without, bringing a horde of flesh-eating beasts down on us. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid, or at the very least futile, but I'd rather keep doing this for a little while longer before we go ahead and, risk life and limb. Yeah, you're right. Jeez, you sure were programmed with a cheerful disposition, weren't you? Don't worry, I'm not complaining. It's nice. It's good to keep things in perspective. I never realized how much you could actually see from up here. Do you see that? That shiny white line out there? That would be the ocean. The sun reflects off of it, and everything looks like it's made out of glass. I used to eat lunch by the docks just to look at it. Sure, it meant I was always back a little bit late, but really, I was just an intern. It's not like anyone cared. I'd bring you there. You know, if it wasn't crawling with bitey bastards. Maybe someday. Still, this wasn't a total wash. We found some pretty good supplies. Huh? Come on. Don't tell me you're feeling sorry for yourself. Look at all the stuff you found. These cans are going to last for weeks. Months, if I'm careful. Plus, now we actually have headlights to replace those old foggy ones. Sure, we didn't find exactly what we were looking for, but doesn't mean we wasted our time. It's good to get out and stretch our legs every once in a while. No, this isn't where I found you. That was in the opposite direction. It was an electronics waste yard, rather than, just a general dump. Actually, disposing of bots in places like this was strictly prohibited. It wasn't the same with non-automated vehicles. Cars and trucks, that kind of thing. Which is why I was hoping we'd find the parts we were looking for. Wait. Actually, you're onto something. Realistically, there were parts for robotics larger than the vehicles here. We might be able to farm something like a drive shaft and a new battery from one of them. Besides, I still want to find you a new voice box, Yeah, I know you don't think it's a priority. And I mean, sure, you're right. I understand you well enough now. But still, it'd be nice to give you the option to talk, should you ever, want to head off on your own adventure. I got it. Don't worry. I'm not trying to get rid of you. Hell, you're the best friend that I've made in years. Have you ever tried talking to a potted plant? They're cute, but, not the best conversationalists. According to the position of the sun, we've got maybe 2 hours of light left if we're lucky. If we're quick about it, we can make it to the other waste yard and check for parts. What do you think? Alrighty, got it. Are you ready to go? Seems like you found a lot of stuff. I hope that you got things that you like too, I know you don't really have to eat or anything, but still, there's gotta be stuff that makes you happy, right? Wait, actually, I dug this up and I thought you might like it. Yeah, here. It's for you. Don't look so shocked, buddy. It's just a hat. The sun's going down, so I doubt you'll need it for the rest of the day, but it should keep you from overheating. It's no biggie. You do stuff for me all the time. No need to make a big fuss over it. Besides, it doesn't hurt to change up your outfit every once in a while, right? Kinda must get boring wearing the same jumpsuit all the time. There, it suits you. Who knows? Now that you've got the straw hat, maybe a career in farming is ahead of you. Okay, time to get out of this dump. And on to the next one. It's interesting. I've never actually been here before. I was absolutely terrified to come this far out of the lab. But now, it's not so bad. Seems like the creatures don't fare well in open spaces. Once we make it away from the city, their numbers will probably dwindle. Of course, so will the rations we're able to find, but hopefully it's a worthy trade-off. We just have to actually make it that far to see. I'm kidding. Of course we are. It's not like we haven't beaten the odds before. Alright, it's just through these gates. If your bag is full, I'd ditch it here. It'll be harder to climb with. I didn't grab much. We can just use mine. Yeah, it's kinda spooky, right? I prefer the other dump for sure. There's not as much useful stuff, but, less faces looking at you. It's pretty ridiculous how many bots just got tossed out. By now, most of them are beyond salvaging. Let me know, though, if you see any that could have useful parts. And remember, new transistors, new voice box. Yeah, transistors. Your solar batteries are in great shape, but some of the transistors aren't converting energy as efficiently as they should. Trust me, you might not notice it right now, but once we get those swapped, you're gonna feel like a whole new person. Yeah, I know. Not a person. You're a bot. You don't have to keep reminding me of that, you know. It really doesn't matter to me. I mean, either way, you're my friend. Being human's not all it's cracked up to be. Wait. Holy shit, do you see that up there? Yeah, it's a street sweeper. I fixed one a couple months ago and I stripped parts off one like that. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. It's made by the same company as the transport van that's waiting at the lab. They might actually have compatible parts. I mean, what am I saying? Of course they'll have compatible parts. Come on, this is great. Here, I'll race you to it. See? I told you things were gonna work out. Now come on, before I leave you in the dust.